migration to cloud, one of the things that I've been wrestling with is when it becomes cost advantageous to do that. Quite often I found when you do the calculations, if you have excess capacity already in your data centers, then it is not truly wise economically to do the migration to the cloud. I was wondering what your thoughts are on that.
I can comment on that if you want. You want to. Saskia, I agree with you. Now, we did a fairly detailed analysis of running our entire world out of the cloud when we built these new data centers. And we subsequently have looked at some particular applications that we might consider moving into the cloud. The economics don't always work. I mean, if you have capital to spend, I mean, the trade-off here for many organizations is moving this to an operating expense as opposed to spending the upfront capital. Eaton is not capital starved. So in most cases, so far, and it's going to happen, I mean, I'm with Jim, there will be places where that math does make sense, but several of them don't if you look at it logically with regards to the investment required versus the operating expense due to the third party. It's going to continue to change. I mean, let's not be short-sighted here. There will be those opportunities, but it doesn't always make sense. You have to make a decision like any other business decision.
So just to follow up to that, one of the things HP tries to do, I see a lot, is try to approach our customers with a financial model of internal cloud computing, that they're in essence using their things in their walls, private, pay by the drain, peak load, etc. We've done a lot of work with panels up here on those kinds of things. I kind of will come back to, I think the cost of compute is dropping fast. You're talking about technologies that are used to cost millions that are costing hundreds. This happened in the last few years. So I'll go back to, I think it becomes the horizontal applications that make sense. And it isn't the infrastructure as much as it's the people cost to support those applications. If it's not business value to me, and someone else, I can free up my people to do new innovation, then maybe I would have someone else do it. And it's not that capital acquisition cost, it's the people associated with maintaining things that are maybe not bringing any business value. Email, other types of horizontal applications. That's a really sweet spot to get out of tying up all of my human resources when I could be doing something new that brings more business value to it. And I'm seeing that trend more than anything else as people looking to redeploy their existing staff to, I know you maintain my mail systems, but boy, you're smart people, I pay you a lot. Why don't I put you to something relevant to your business?
I would add to that, your question by definition demonstrates the value proposition for software as a service or cloud computing in general. The fact that organizations have to predict what they think their computing needs are going to be, the majority of them are going to overbuy. And that has been historically accurate, right? And so when you think about that, if all the IT shops are overbuying for their private clouds and their infrastructure, that's where a lot of the inefficiencies come in the cost model. So regardless of whether you host horizontal or vertical applications in the cloud, I think what you want to consider is, are you the best company to deliver those services? There's other vendors like Hewlett-Packard and that could do a better job managing that infrastructure for you or hosting it in their data centers. There are going to be horizontal applications that don't make sense to be in the data center, as we pointed out. So the trend is getting out of that business, whether it's moving that stuff out of your data center or having someone else take control of it, because it's very hard to predict. And it's one thing to overbuy, it's actually worse to underbuy. Because now you're going to buy in the spot market, and those are much harder to get discounts